Let's talk about something you're not supposed to see: submarines. While surface ships like carriers and destroyers grab the headlines, the real power often lurks below. Submarines are the silent hunters, the unseen guardians of the ocean. Their main job? Deterrence, making sure that anyone thinking of starting trouble knows there's a hidden response waiting. These steel giants operate in total secrecy, vanishing for months at a time. Life on board is tough recycled air, artificial light, and no sunlight for weeks. The people who serve here are part of the silent service. No glory, no headlines, just quiet professionalism. Their victories are measured by the wars that never happened. In a world full of satellites and drones, you might think submarines would be easy to find. But the ocean is vast, deep, and noisy. It's the perfect hiding place for a nation's ultimate insurance policy. Submarines are more than warships. They're mobile, survivable, and incredibly powerful. No matter what happens on the surface, they ensure a country's defense remains intact. They're the ace up the sleeve, written in steel, powered by the atom. The ocean's depths are their domain, and their presence alone changes the calculations of any potential adversary. These vessels are the reason enemies have to think twice. They don't post their location, and their missions are shrouded in secrecy. Submarines are the ultimate deterrent, always ready, always hidden. Their existence is a constant reminder. Some of the most important battles are the ones you never see. The silent service is a world apart, dedicated, disciplined, and invisible. In the end, submarines matter because they keep the peace by being ready for war. They are the quiet force that shapes global security. So next time you look at the ocean, remember, the real power is what you can't see. That's why submarines matter. Now let's focus on the heavyweight of the undersea world, the Ohio-class submarine. If the U.S. Navy's submarine force is elite, the Ohio-class is the top dog. Built during the Cold War, their mission is simple: strategic deterrence. 18 were built, 14 as ballistic missile subs, SSBNs, 4 converted to guided missile subs, SSGNs. The SSBNs carry up to 20 Trident 2D5 ballistic missiles, vanishing on patrol for months. The SSGNs, they pack up to 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles and can deploy Navy SEALs. Think of the Ohio class as a mobile underwater fortress, engineering, stealth, and power combined. Launched in 1979, they're still the backbone of America's sea-based nuclear deterrent. These boats are aging, but their impact is undiminished. The Ohio class, silent, powerful, and always on watch. Just how big is an Ohio-class submarine? Imagine a 560-foot building, almost 2 football fields, lying on its side. It's 42 feet tall and weighs nearly 19,000 tons submerged. This is no tin can. It's a self-contained world beneath the waves. Each patrol has about 155 crew, 15 officers, 140 enlisted. Every sailor is a specialist: nuclear engineers, sonar techs, missile experts, and cooks keeping morale high. The crew is split into 2 teams, blue and gold, rotating to keep the sub at sea as much as possible. While one crew patrols for 70-90 days, the other trains and rests on shore. Life is tight. No sunlight, no fresh air, and your world is a steel tube. Communication with the outside is limited and controlled. It takes discipline and teamwork to thrive in these conditions. The constant rotation keeps the mission ready and the boat at sea. Living with the same people for months, you become more than co-workers. You become family. Every job is critical. One mistake can affect everyone. The silent service makes this demanding life look routine. That's the scale and spirit of the Ohio-class crew. Life on an Ohio-class sub is anything but ordinary. The day is split into 3 6-hour watches, 6 hours on duty, 12 off. Off time isn't just for sleep, it's filled with training, maintenance, and study. The sub never sleeps. Lights are always on, and the atmosphere is a mix of day and night. Living quarters are cramped bunks stacked 3 high, privacy limited to a curtain. Storage is minimal, you live out of a small locker. Food is a big deal, 4 meals a day, planned for months, and surprisingly good to keep morale up. Special occasions like halfway night are celebrated with elaborate meals. There's a small gym, movies, games, and card tournaments to break the monotony. The crew finds ways to unwind and create normalcy in an abnormal world. These sailors become a tight-knit family, relying on each other for survival and success. Every day is a test of discipline and teamwork. The mission is serious, but camaraderie keeps spirits high. In the end, it's the people who make life under the sea possible. That's the daily grind on an Ohio-class submarine. The heart of the Ohio-class SSBNs? The Trident II D5 missile. Each sub carries up to 20 of these long-range, precision-guided giants. Each missile can deliver multiple nuclear warheads to different targets, devastating power in one launch. The purpose isn't to use them, but to make sure no one dares start a nuclear war. Launches can happen while submerged, using high-pressure gas to eject the missile before its rocket ignites. The process is fast, stealthy, and designed to keep the sub hidden. Missile technicians maintain and prepare these weapons, carrying immense responsibility. Their training is relentless. There's no room for error. The Trident's power is a silent guarantee of peace. That's the real mission deterrence through overwhelming capability. How does a 19,000-ton sub stay underwater for months? Nuclear power. At its core is an S8G reactor, using nuclear fission to generate heat and spin turbines. This means unlimited underwater endurance, no need to surface for air or fuel. The reactor lasts the life of the sub, over 40 years, never needing refueling. The Ohio class can travel over 25 knots, dive deep, and stay hidden for as long as food lasts. Nuclear power makes it the ultimate stealth platform. Operating a reactor underwater is serious business. Engine room sailors, or nukes, are among the best trained in the military. They're experts in physics, chemistry, and engineering, ensuring safe, constant power. Precision and knowledge are essential. Mistakes aren't an option. Nuclear propulsion is what makes the Ohio class a true ghost of the deep. The Ohio class's greatest weapon isn't its missiles, it's stealth. Every aspect of its design is about being as quiet as possible. The hull is shaped for silence, covered in anechoic tiles that absorb sonar and dampen internal noise. Inside, machinery is mounted on rubber to prevent vibrations from escaping. Even the crew is part of the stealth system. Soft shoes, quiet voices, and strict noise discipline. Dropping a wrench can be a big deal. Sound travels for miles underwater. When on patrol, the sub enters ultra-quiet. Non-essential systems shut down, movement restricted, even cooking may pause. The sub glides slowly, blending into the ocean's background noise. This is how the Ohio class remains invisible, running silent and deep. Stealth is not just technology, it's a culture. The art of silence is what keeps these subs undetected. That's the real secret of their power. The missions of Ohio-class subs are shrouded in secrecy. A successful patrol is one where nothing happens. No headlines, just quiet professionalism. Sonar techs are the sub's ears, picking out threats from the ocean's noise, sometimes matching enemy moves in silent underwater chess. SSGNs add a twist, carrying Navy SEALs for covert missions, deploying them underwater near hostile shores. The sub waits silently offshore, ready to extract the team when the job's done. These capabilities are straight out of a spy thriller, but they're real. Life at sea has lighter moments, celebrating holidays, crossing the equator, or rare steel beach picnics on deck. These traditions break the tension and build camaraderie. Even in high-stakes missions, it's the human element that makes it all work. The crew's resilience and teamwork are the true backbone of every patrol. Their stories are rarely told, but their impact is immense. The Ohio class is more than hardware, it's a community. That's the heart of the mission. For over 40 years, Ohio-class submarines have been the silent sentinels of the sea. Their mission, strategic deterrence, remains vital in an unpredictable world. These boats are aging, and the Columbia-class will soon take their place, but the Ohio-class is still the backbone of America's sea-based deterrent. Their legacy isn't just in steel and reactors, but in the generations of submariners who've served aboard. These sailors sacrifice comfort and time with family, carrying out a mission that's invisible but essential. Their professionalism and dedication have kept the peace for decades. The Ohio class is a symbol of power, diplomacy, and security. It's not a relic, it's a living force, still on watch. So next time you look at the ocean, remember, somewhere beneath the waves, an Ohio-class submarine is on patrol, silent, ready, and ensuring the peace of the deep. That's the enduring legacy of the Ohio class.